Whoa, greetings. All right, thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast. That is going to be out of focus. All right, let's see, checking through everything. All right, bring in positive vibrations. Pamela, any messages from hybrid children? A lot of their images that come to you. Just visualize them. Hope you connect to them. As for messages, keep doing what you're doing. Are there any messages from Archangel Gabriel? You're going through a change at this time. You might start changing your way of your looks and feel. Basically, you're adding more vibration to yourself for a change. For positive changes. They just have not manifested. So this fall, you're going to feel a more of an awakening to your spiritual self when time is right. Symmetry, what beings are around me these days? Is there anything they wanted to say to me? Palladian beings around you. Yeah, not to get too depressed. Keep yourself active. See water, swimming if you're into that type of thing. But you can walk by a park or something. It's just water. Water's a good energy for you. Just nature's water, wherever you want to. Just seems like it has a positive effect on you. Gunyam, any messages from higher self? You're clearing out more blockages. They say to connect to the Superman. You have connections to super people. Any messages from my guides? Yeah, timelines are going to, well, yeah, things aren't going to change dramatically, but you're going to have, you just have more confidence in your direction. Or alien connections. There's a lot of, I know, like hair energies, hair aliens. I know that sounds funny, but you're connected to the hair people. Something to look out for. Yeah. People in this dimension probably aren't ready for that. But yeah. Yeah. Carol, any messages? Any messages? Connecting to Archangel Michael and his sword. He says, you are a sword also. You have been a sword, a consciousness in your past. And you have cut through gold. So the elements, basically just remember your strength. Question 2, are there messages from Mother Mary? Yes, there are lifetimes where you can fly. Those energies are slowly coming back to you. The confidence of who you are, basically, if you look in a mirror and see somebody else, it's probably another version of you. Yeah, if you feel like there's another energy there, you're connecting to a past life connection. That is currently being healed, or it's an energy that you're bringing in another version, aspect of yourself. Marianne, any messages for me? I'm just looking at what you have here. I'm not sure what's several questions here. Any messages for me? All right. One moment. Connecting to Venus's energies. Mother Mary. Her energies they technically are on Venus. It's cutting through this reality's matrix. As for, let's see. Basically, you're known to be an energy that can grow on worlds or on surface areas where nothing can grow. We see a place and there's grass growing there. It's like, where's that grass coming from? That is like how your vibration works. An astral. You go where others say you can't. You find a way to make it work. That's your life also. Any message from Yeshua? My ascension. That's weird. That's funny. Ah, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, you're trusting yourself more. That's allowing more positive energies, spirit to come closer to you. You're allowing your chakras to shift in higher vibration, and you're just allowing more time on energies to come through you. So remember, your energy connects to others, and you're there as a healer to others and yourself. So you're pulling in more of your angelic self, as you could probably see. So just continue to do what you're doing, and remember you have the angel energies assisting you. Katie and Dan's, any messages? Let's see. Just see Martian energies. Oh yeah, now like the secret space program energies are mentioned. Your energies are on Mars, healing the energies of conflict on this world, or what it has. Basically, you're used to being in many places at once. You know, your astral self, your higher aspect self. Basically, like I always say with the secret space program, people bring conflict there, and you're just helping them see their what's truly going on when they're ready to see it. So I do see your energies involved with first contact. So your vibration with alien energies around you might start becoming more sensitive. Any other messages? Yeah, you're just trusting your vibration even more. I see your chakras in a more fluid state. You're allowing it to calm down from everyday life. You're not letting everyday life bother you so much. You're just allowing an easier flow to come through. And that just your manifesting will get stronger. And let's see, you are connected more to Orion. So in your everyday life here, just on your own, if you connect to Orion energy, see how you feel about that. See what comes through. Aaron, do I have any hybrid children? See two feline energies. There's probably more, but on somewhere. Excuse me. Any messages? Yeah, you're trusting your connections even more. The feline energies is showing your inner strength, so your hybrid children work through your chakras and remove a lot of blockages, give you higher knowledge as you need it. In this lifetime, just go after what you want. Yeah, just take it easy, but go after what feels right, of course. Now's the time. Danielle, I have a friend who has a recurring pain in her shoulder blade, and she's concerned about cancer. Do you see what is causing it? I don't see cancer. Just age. Just there's energy shifting there. She can get it. I know she's tried pain relievers, stuff like that. Give it some time. Yeah, just feels like she slept on it wrong, but it's obviously it's a lot more than that. But yeah, I feel like an insect energy there. So I would send healing to that area. I think you already have, but removing any insect manipulation going on there. I don't believe it's cancer. Of course, it's up to her. She wants to see a doctor. If you're really concerned, I just go see a doctor. But I don't think there's anything there. Well, I haven't been suffering so much with anxiety the last year, being worse of it. Where you're shifting out of body. Yeah, you're shifting more into the higher dimensions, and being in this world is not so easy as you can see. So your vision of this reality is, yeah, it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's just you're disagreeing with what's going on here. You're connected more to your alien self. Alien self doesn't want conflict. You come from worlds that are very peaceful, as you probably know. So in this world, world's like it's completely backwards. So your alien self is getting just agitated. You probably feel that. So just ask for a balancing of that. Maggie 1111. My dad died about 34 years ago. By now, he must be living another life. What is he doing in a new life? Is he male, female? Does he have children? I feel Palladian incarnations or several lifetimes going on at this moment. Of Zerun has our Arcturian lifetime going on, so his soul kind of fractal self is split apart. I see more male incarnations. I don't see a female at this time. He's trying to figure out his male self, but as a Palladian, he's connecting more to his feminine. I do see him as a Palladian dragon also in the parallel world. So that's neat. So yeah, everyone's always connected to spirit, but he is feeling a lot less conflict. But the dragon side of him is kind of letting out that conflict from this world. But he's teaching people a lot of things too. So he might be a badass. Any messages for me from anyone about anything? I see puzzle worlds, puzzle realities, maze worlds that you're connected to in Astral. I don't know if any of that stuff, like the garden, the garden maze that you see on, TV or, you don't really hear about it very often. Yeah, you're playing galactic chess at this time. What this has, you're just building more confidence of yourself. You're figuring out a new direction to go into. Also, it's for the gameplay. It's like if you keep, none of this, winning and losing our version of it's not the same. But you're aware where you need to improve. That's what that means. So it's not wrong. It's just where you need to change things that you wish to change. Susie, what have I been doing? Astral? Healing. See the sun, a second sun. A red sun. I do see beings that fly that you're connected to. Higher dimensional beings that are human. That are kind of looking for other conflicts to learn from. But observing other realities at this time. So I see you as a flying being observing other worlds. Sending your guidance to them is what you're doing in Astral. This is fascinating. Other worlds that are, you're looking for worlds that are conflicted and you're assisting them through Astral, which is interesting seeing that. Are there any messages for me from the Canine Collective? Now, the Canine Collective shows love. Just expresses it, shows it. Like with the cats, when I connected to the cats, even the last the webinar today, I felt the extra sensory around them. They sense everything. The dogs do too, but they just act on it differently. The cats are seeing everything and just ready for action, whatever it might be. The dog's ready to hug everyone. If there's a problem, they run because they're there to be friends. So they're not there to cause any conflict. So cats are ready to go to war, as you can see, depending. So depending on the canine. But, the canine energy you're connected to is just bringing a friend with yourself. You're learning self-love through their energies. Because you used to be in realities that are very loving, and this one, tests that, as you can see. Mia, I have a job interview last week. I have not heard anything back from them. Can you, as my spirit guides, the employer has made a decision on who's getting the job yet and if I'm going to get the job? Well, it feels to keep looking. They're still deciding. But I would keep looking anyway. Doesn't mean you won't get it, but it's not 100%. I just keep out there. Doesn't mean you didn't get it, just they're slow to get back to you. So I'm not seeing any result just yet. So I feel like you should keep looking just to give it your mind something to do. Might as well, because you never know. You might find something better. Any messages from the spirit guides? Yeah, you're warning to not put all your cards in one deck. So you know, in your follow your feelings of it. Obviously, we know what we want. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. Like many people want to open a business and they open it and then no customers. That goes with everything in life when you think about it. Like, you want to be in this relationship, you get into it, it's like, oh, gee, what was I thinking? So it's like we think we know what we want, but we really don't. So, yeah, follow your instincts with this whole job situation. Look at what you need. Keep all doors open because you never know. Like I said, it might seem good, okay, for this job you're thinking about, but you might come across something better. It's hard to say, but I'd keep looking. Henry, do I have any messages for my oversoul and astral self? You're healing a lot of other entities at this time. You're healing now. You're feeling the pain from other energies, other souls here that are going through conflict. Like you're like a knight in shining armor. You're not here to protect everybody. You are to assist humanity. As you feel like you are here, you are like a warrior prince. As you can probably feel that. So you are getting hit in battles. When you get energies attacks, you're actually, watching over other souls. It just hasn't been brought to your attention. So, you're ready to hear it, as you can see. So it isn't like when you get energy attacks, it's definitely at you, but there's more to it than just getting an attack. Can you tell me if there has been any all-four races being disguised as human watching over me? I see Palladians, a female and a male Palladian. Mr. and Mrs. White, they should say they are, so they're not going to make themselves known, but they are around. Not fully showing themselves. Eric N. How can my guides give me anything new to stretch my exploration some more? Connect to the Palladian energies. Allow your imagination to open up. Of any species, for that matter. Like, what do you think other aliens look like? What's your version of what an alien looks like? What's your imagination? Let yourself open up. And what do you feel? Do you feel like they're here? There's a lot of unknown species here that we're not aware of. So some of them are in the comics, actually. And it doesn't mean like they're a main character. So just kind of let your mind wander. It's up to you. Feels like you're tapped into a lot of species that we're not aware of. That's all I have to say. Does Archangel Gabriel have any messages for me? Let's see. You're connected to two worlds, two versions of Earth. You obviously are connected to more. The two versions of Earth, it's like one's peaceful and one is chaotic. This is the chaotic one, and you're bringing peaceful energies into this world. So, and you have a better understanding in Astral, but you see the lessons of everyone, even yourself. And you see why the world, why it needs to go do what it needs to do. So it's something about a crutch. You are a crutch for the earth. You're assisting of keeping energies going. Our lives are not just for ourselves, but it's for others. As you know, we keep each other going, even if we don't get along with each other. Even if people are yelling at each other and mad at each other, it's still a relationship energy going on to keep the vibrations going. So everything matters. So just gotta connect to that. Anonymous, I guess this is Donna Riggs. Be sure to get some rest. You don't want to burn yourself out. Yeah, I've been doing it a little bit more recently. I've been feeling enough energy to do that. If not, I do rest a lot, but it doesn't seem to work all that much. Can you explain what is going on with the weather? Double rainbows, wild, huge. shelf clouds, wild sunsets. Yeah, the world's it's going into more fourth dimension energies. Yeah, it's not a major shift. It is clearing out. The weather clears out old vibrations. So yeah, it's been raining like crazy. It stopped raining finally, but man, it was raining every single day for the last 2 to 3 weeks. So yeah, it shows that the spirit. I mean, we work with spirit, the astral energies. We're just shoveling out what is not needed anymore. Can anyone help me remove the psychic block? There's any ideas of why it's blocked? Taking a couple of days off. I do take a couple of days off. Let Neutron do stuff. So I don't do anything he does. He does all the work. I just ask questions. So I take the weekend off, Friday and the weekend off. So I do take times off. So as for his psychic block, ask for assistance from the Palladians. It seems like you just you're studying the Earth environment, the vibrations, and you just gotta let go of tell yourself to let go of the physical reality. Ask your angels to help you, psychics. I mean, angels and guides to help you release. You can do. I mean, people get crystals and stuff like that. You can do that. People wear them, and it opens up their vibration. It's just a thought. You can wear a crystal. They don't cost much. Crystals don't cost anything. And just have like a necklace or something, or just have them around where you sleep. It's just a thought. And that might you gotta get into the spiritual mood, the reality of it. And now, and trust your intuitions on everything. Miles, any messages from future self? Any messages? Yeah, you won't be eating so much anymore. That's eat a lot now, but you're going to eat less and less in the future. And I see you like sending energies to the cows, like healing their vibration, taking a beating here. But then again, humanity does too. Yeah, the food we eat, it does. They go through hell. We go through hell. It's like we gotta start. Yeah, eventually the end of the slaughter of the animals will occur eventually. Along with human traffic and everything, because we won't. It's not that we'll go vegan; is that we won't need food. Period. We got a while for that. So, talk to the animals. Any messages from the Mother Earth, Gaia? Talk to animals. You've been a dragon that's been slaughtered by humans and eaten by them. So, but you felt the energy of it. I know it sounds weird, but even in death, you felt the energies of humans. It's like, they gave them a nourishment. Maybe it was worth it after all. So you gotta look at it from a different point of view. Obviously, so there's a lot. I mean, all these animals, that's going, because we're eating them. But they're learning a lot from us. They learn about our consciousness. So there's a positive, negative to everything. We'll figure it out eventually. Eventually, there will be a ban on eating food. Well, there won't be a need for it. Let's put it that way. There will be a ban because people would take extreme. They get really extreme here, as you can see. But over time, we just become more brethren people. Got a long ways for that. So, Beth, I'm waiting on some news about business in Europe. Am I going to get the accounts? It looks all right, but I don't got 100%, but it looks pretty good, but no 100% just yet. They're still thinking about it. So I'm heading to Seattle to move my daughter back up to college. She's been going through some heavy stuff with her dad. How is she? Well, she's doing okay. Just her dad's like overprotective in some regard. The two of them have karma from the past, so they're still trying to figure each other out. So, yeah, they're still healing their differences. So there's a lot of back and forth there. Yeah, they never got along in previous incarnations either. What just happened to that? It was relationship energies in the past. I mean, to add more, I mean, you want to know what's going. I mean, I think they were married in a previous incarnation, a long time ago, and they're still healing their differences. So, just kind of funny when you look at it that way. It's all that stuff's all over the place, as you probably already know. So, you want the truth? You got it. Braden and Rosen. Are there any messages for Rosen? Not worry so much. Believe in more of yourself. Be resourceful with your energies. Know that you can do more of what you're doing. What is Rosen doing in Astral? I see her as a lion. That's about what I'm saying right now. Are there any messages for me? Yeah, follow your feelings. You know, you need to do things differently, then go for it. Yep. Just, as long as you feel good about it. What haven't been, just when you make a chance, it's good to feel good about it. What have I been doing in Astral lately in the Secret Space program? Healing a lot of Corey Good stuff. Now, I don't think Corey Good's completely wrong. And people are trying to erase him from existence. And there is some darkness there, kind of over paranoid, but you're healing a lot of the energy. It is a lot of conflict there. That's not all you're doing. It's just you're just healing a lot of the BS on this planet from the secret space program. Calming people down. Do what you can, but either way, you're monitoring that situation with Corey Good because it is affecting a lot of people. I'd say it's in a bad way. It's just, world's got a long ways to go. Austin, are there any super geniuses throughout history? Tesla, Isaac Newton, humans that cultivated themselves over many of lifetimes and unlocked their potential, or advanced aliens who could come here to throw us a bone every 1,000 years or so. Well, everybody's super genius technically. They're just not here to be a Tesla or an Isaac Newton. We all have that capability. We just don't necessarily need it in certain environments. So they come in when they need to. That's every 1,000 years. Every time a major change. I mean, Elon Musk has taken on a lot of that. And there's plenty of others that have not been noticed. It's usually the ones that aren't famous or the ones that are making the biggest differences that we'll never hear about. And some of them end up government targets because they're a little bit too advanced. So it's everywhere. It's every year. It's every 100 years actually. It's not everything. It's just that there's people suppressing information. A lot is going on with electric. There's a lot of stuff going on we don't know about. Can you define who or what the prime creator is, and not being? Is there no being a reality higher or greater than? Well, prime creator is like, think of yourself as like, this is your version of existence, and people are experiencing your world. We're all God. Way I see it, we're all gods. So we're going through prime creators. He calls himself a prime creator, but call him whatever you want. God energy. You're going through this one's issues. Obviously, this prime creator's got a lot of issues, depending on how you look at it. And it's tough. It's a tough road. I mean, I see him as Edward Niemeyer, whatever, the Mad Magazine. That's like the prime creator, kind of goofball. So, yeah, you have your own reality. People are connected to you. I have mine. Everybody has their own. It's just this one's we're focusing on. And we're not focused on. I mean, we're all focused on everything. We're just, long story. So, hopefully that there's always, I don't know, it's always greater. We're all striving to be greater. That's why we're here. We're here on this planet to better ourselves, like it or not. Just interesting new energy from Ashtar Command coming through Monday. What messages do they have for me? I thought didn't they already give you an energy? Yeah, just be confident of your connections. Things are going to get stronger. Yeah, you might look at things a little bit differently from a different angle. But you're definitely, yeah, it seems like your channeling ability is increasing. Not as much as you like it to, but it is getting better. Other beings would like to connect. I see a frog being from Alpha Centauri that is there to help you put the pieces together. What is your version of reality? For example, like what do you see Corey Good? What do you see in that? What do you see in others? I think you already pick up on that, but you're connected to hidden energy, hidden knowledge that can't always be public. That's why you're not in the limelight as you probably feel like you should be or can be, but you're kind of in the shadows for a reason. So, Amy, are there any messages for me from the White Lions? Let's see. Messages. I see a lot of Arcturian energies there. Yeah, I feel like you're kicking out a lot of low vibrations here. A lot of reptilians. A lot of reptilians are causing difficulties here. You have relationships with. It's like you have a relationship with this person as a Palladian, and they come in this world and they become a problem. So one of the reasons why you're here to clear that out. That's not the only reason you're here, but it's one of them. So there's a lot to the story. It's like the Earth cinematic universe. You have the Marvel cinematic, the Earth cinematic, meaning that all these different worlds, as you know, have a larger story, and we're just seeing it from this point of view. But as we open up, that's a good subject matter. The Earth cinematic universe. Yeah, we're just getting to know our neighbors psychically for right now. Eventually, we'll be in the physical when humanity allows it. I don't know, alien connections. I mean, they're already happening slowly. It can jumpstart itself very soon. Am I kicking ass in Astral? Yeah, that's probably why you feel like you're kind of out of it sometimes. Interesting enough, I see you as a male in Astral sometimes beating people up or doing shit. Sometimes you show up as a female, but sometimes when you appear as a male, you show them who's boss. Look, I can be both. So yeah, I do shape-shifting energy, shape-shifting. I do see you like with armor and things like that, battling the different vibrations. So yeah. I do see you fighting Lucifer, which is the darker version of Lucifer. Yeah. It's like here, test me. So you and Lucifer go back and forth. Not always a bad thing. All right, Vasko. I felt goosebumps off and on at work today. Who was around me and I think you have more spirit guide energies that just came through. That's my feeling on it. And so when the new guides came in, your senses opened up more. So you're picking up more, the more alien vibrations around you. So that's energy I get. Any other messages from anyone? Yeah, there's a mention of feline energies. The last question. I feel like you've been a feline overlord in your past life. Probably stronger than the reptilians, kicking their ass. But also, I see a Novak there. It's like part of you as a feline being saw weakness in the reptilians, which I don't hear very often. And you just you beat them up just to make them stronger, basically. There's more to it than that. Say, hey, I got a better ship. I have a better looking girlfriend, you guys. Really taunting them. So I'm not sure if they attacked you and killed you for that. I don't think so, but you're kind of like a real hardcore supervisor. I don't think they killed you, but let me tell you, it got old for them for a while. So it was just kind of interesting because it serves its purpose of, they got their act together because they're being really lazy. So you kind of show them they're all kind of stupid and, retarded is the word actually I'm getting. So you kind of powered them up. I think you stuck around, but you felt intimidated by them, like they're gonna kick your ass. But like that. That's kind of hilarious when you think about it. I do see it as a feline just eating food, just having just like screw you guys. It's like you can beat them up even eating food. So you're just taunting them. And once again, it was just to some of these the reptilian beings are just, well. What happened is that some reptilians, the darker ones are like super dark, and the other ones are kind of like, what the hell we do? Well, you get your act together, basically. I mean, if you're gonna beat these guys, you gotta get your act together. That's what that was about. It wasn't like you're trying to say like you're better than them or anything like that. Because the feelings have been through that too. That was interesting. Makes sense. Okay. All right. Thank you everyone for your questions. We'll be back tomorrow with some kind of update. I have more energy this time. So, all right. Take care and see you soon.